Hello, screen friends. Welcome back to another edition of Spectating Rebirth Solos. I told you I'd be back for another day, and I meant it. Everyone, please say hello to Sally's paws. Do it. She can hear you. It's another beautiful, glorious, sunny day here on Rebirth Island, and we have a record to beat. I've also seen some people say, like, Sally, how are your Rebirth lobbies so easy? Number one, I don't really know. I'm queuing in just like everyone else, but I'm setting the mood with the lights behind me because we are doing this after dark. Let me explain what that means because I think it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Usually what happens, my workflow, if anyone actually cares about this, no one probably does. I wake up in the morning, drop my son to daycare, and then I come back and I record. It's usually in the mornings, probably 1 p.m. at the latest, so I can edit stuff and get it out the door. My theory is that early morning, oh, that's not something Jesus would say though, would that? My theory as I go towards this hole right here is that early morning lobbies are a little bit easier, and I think that's probably, damn, I didn't mean to pull my parachute, that's so disappointing. I wanna see if this person down here is good. There's someone right inside here. Early morning lobbies are easier. This one is not an early morning lobby. Are you good at the video game? No, you're wearing a Snoop Dogg skin. And your name is Diddy. They must be executed. I'm taking justice into my own hands. To be fair, I don't think anyone dropping over here would be like, you know, super good, but now I have another chance to go through a hole. Why? Because my resurgence is now active. Where are you going? Oh. I forgot to toggle something off. Anyway, time to go juice this lobby and put the record on the screen. It is Frosty with 15 and the win. The rules are very simple. I'm going to die in a matter of seconds, which is maybe gonna be more than 60, so we could call it minutes. And then we see who can get the most kills. Swan dive? Oh, hey, you. Turn around and shoot me. Thank you very much. Disaster Kid. We don't know what their prestige is. Let's see what the beams look like and if we want to come back here. They were ready for me. That's for sure. That was really good tracking. That was incredibly good tracking out of Disaster Kid. They might have just died. If someone beats 15 kills in the win, they go on the leaderboard. They can do that by one of two ways. They can get 16 kills and not win, or they can get 15, get the win, and win a coin flip. I don't know who this person is, but I would like to know about them. You're crouch walking? That was a nice little flick. It's Lieutenant Elderain. How's the movement looking? The centering's okay. They saw them and then go, whoop. That was a really good resnap. I gotta give it to them. That's at least their first kill. Let's see how many they actually have. They have an AEK. That's been very popular. They might have just died already because now we're floating through the air. It is honestly perplexing to me. I feel like, and I know that people have said this is not the case. Oh boy, that's really a bummer. We're gonna go to SMD. I don't know exactly what that acronym stands for. If anyone can educate me in the comments. Wrong answers only. People have always said, like, Sally, how are your Rebirth lobbies easier? And I genuinely don't know. Like, I hope if you have been watching me long enough, you know that I don't care enough to do, like, any VPN stuff. It's not really my brand to be like, hey, I'm gonna drop 35 kills and just tell everyone that I'm the best player ever, but this lobby's getting fried. And so it's honestly confusing because my big map solos games, if you ever watch those videos on the main channel, they're like, everyone's a master prestige. And then I can come to Rebirth Island and drop like 20 kills in the win. I don't really know what accounts for it. Maybe the really good players play really dumb, but right now we are 12 kills off of the tie for SMD. I'm curious what you guys, how many creative acronyms can we think of for this person's username? Their sensitivity is super high. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no, you got put on skates and then went for a tomahawk? It's L, bozo. That man's holding the L. 5 kills, 23 remaining. Prize plushies in their calling card, and you're gonna get caught looting. Someone's right here. Oh, they hit him with the little reverse movement again. That's unlucky. I think they got shot by 2 people. Now we're gonna go to Mike Vick, who is probably not a dog owner, and Deus Rey. Deus, that is Latin for God. I don't really know how I feel about this. Usually people who say that they're a god in their gamer tag, even if it's in Latin, like, yeah, that's clever, good on you, don't quite possess the deity-like skill that one would expect from a self-proclaimed god. I could be wrong. We got a ground loot C9, a bunch of money that they can get their loadout with, but usually on Rebirth I just kind of go around frying with ground loot and then wait to go get my loadout, just like a good plebeian. I don't know, I don't need to flash my money around at the buy stations. Honestly, the reason for that is you get shot on buy stations and Rebirth is absolute chaos. And El Bozo continue to hold L's over here. Are you gonna meet up with them right here? They didn't go far. They're probably in a prison cell. Nice snap, 26 bullets. We're gonna stim and push. Is it gonna be fast enough? Take your guess. They're right behind you. You know that though, right? I think they're in a different prison cell now. Yeah, this is like their entire game. They just wait for you to run by, and then you get out of the prison cell. I guess we're watching a prison inmate play Warzone. Recidivism is alive and well. We got a Fafar and someone's custom Lodja. What is this scope on the Fafar? It looks like a 2X, but like they picked back up the throwing knife. Sorry, excuse me. Tomahawk. I got to imagine they're going to try to hit something with that. Please get your centering up. Please do it for me. Don't look at the walls unless you're. I don't think so, but they are timing a lot of these runs really well. Or like rechalls well. Yeah, there's no way that's like, is that even zoomed in at all? I mean, maybe one. I know it says it's a 2X, but it feels like some of the scopes this, like after the update are just like really weird and bugged. Someone's on top right there. They don't have walls. 28 bullets. Do they have something weird going on with their aim? Or is it just a Fafar? Like, it looks like they're just really working through the recoil on it quite well. What? They were running 2 SMGs. Now you're running 2 SMGs. Why? You just got like a bunch of kills back to back with your Fafar. Pick it back up. Thank you for doing that. But now you're standing in the middle of the courtyard. You just saw someone get murdered very quickly. If you missed it, just go ahead, rewind that, play it back. It was blood spattered everywhere. They are very much no longer with us. Maybe resurging, and I hear someone above you? Below you? Yep, there's someone across this. Oh my God, they're right in here.
Reloading.
I have no comment. Ladder. They weren't full plated. They never plated. El Bozo. And now we got Mike Vick back. 16 kills? Hold on. They're our new record holder. Prematurely. But let's... I just want to see what happens here. They could either be frying or they could be doing a thing. Because I'm just genuinely... Please? I need to know. 17. What was that all about? Everyone stay with me here, okay? I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out. Yes, they're on the leaderboard right now. Do you know what a UAV does? The answer is yes.
Yeah, man.
Here comes a helicopter. How are your beams out of that? That was just really weird what they did with the Kilo when they picked it up. Feels like something got bugged. Let's see the beams. What? They didn't miss a bullet. Now, to be clear, the Kilo doesn't have a lot of recoil. But you need to put on plates, otherwise you're gonna die. I don't care if you have the most expensive gear in the world. No plates, not gonna work well. 34 bullets left in this Kilo, never mind. They reloaded. They're looking around like... I think we need more. We need like a larger sample study is what I'm trying to say. They know someone's in there because they shot at them. Who else do you know about? We know another person's on the roof because they shot at them as well. I'm trying to pay attention to awareness as well as like what their gun does when they shoot it. It's basically the easiest and actually most ridiculous way I could say to like, are they hacking or not? Someone's right in front of them. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're just good. It sucks that that's the state of Warzone right now, where like someone has a bunch of kills and you immediately have to be like, well, you just look right at one. There's someone on the water tower, but there's also someone about to come up here. With a Kilo? You're gonna do this with a Kilo? I would advise against this. Your other gun's a C9. That's gas. Careful, my friend. Again, Kilo, why? They picked up their gas? This is so bizarre. You're gonna go to a buy station? You have 25, okay. They bought Specialist. They got in like, oh, they didn't. I don't think they had to pay 30K for that. And now we're gonna hit the ladder up. Specialist curse almost reared its ugly head. Now what? Are they gonna rechow? I hear oh, I think I did just hear him. I'm curious if you can make that without Mountaineer, or with Mountaineer and live. My butthole's clenched. They seem to be in like a world of trouble. The only thing that I'm curious about is like how this person got all these kills. When they're hitting like random weapon inspects in doing this. Like this is not generally the gameplay of someone I would expect to have this many kills. Like if I see yes, they're swapping weapons, but like something feels off to me. I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it. We have 9 other players left, 18 kills, and I've seen nothing to take them off the leaderboard yet. We'll see what happens towards the end of the game. I feel like usually people, when they are trying to hide something, the closer you get towards the end of the game, and people get nervous and they don't really think about hiding it. They just go into fight or flight mode. And the flight is running towards the crutch that is your hacks. They are a red bounty threat, by the way, so we'll see how this plays out. I think someone's gonna hop up over here. They're looking around an awful lot, like, in a weird way. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna make any more cuts. It was a really great reach out. All of a sudden, they just, like, snap into action, too. They're in center zone, so that's good. This is a good spot. This is one of my favorite spots, one of my favorite haunts. But there's someone, like, on top of the water tower shooting. And they're not even looking over here. There we go. That would be the person who I was talking about. They've been up there for a very long time. 18 kills. They're right, like, what are you doing? How is this person have all these kills? I don't understand. The lobby wasn't that bad. Still have 18. There's still gas right there. You could have hacked it. Why did they just get... Oh, look at their minimap. They just got like a ping of everyone. That seemed bizarre to me. I don't quite know what's happening. Are we toggling something? Shock stick went out. Or did you just like hand the controller back to somebody? Because all of a sudden it looks like we have a different person behind the wheel here. They're right there. Man, that guy keeps backing down at a really weird time. You're not full plated. Oh, they just jumped off. Huh. Why? They've done that like 3 times. I don't think it's wise. You have a tracker on too. Like what's going on? They might be getting high alert pings as well. Oh, they saw someone right out here. They're running down to the basement. No gas mask, 1 more plate left. They kind of need to get a kill or loot some of these crates up here. There's an orange one to their right. There's another. That could have just cost them. No way you get up this ladder without someone seeing you. No way. Loot a crate for me. Am I crazy or does it look like there's someone else playing now? I don't know. I don't know. This is a perplexing POV. And, you know, Mike Vick's a deeply problematic person who seems to have been rehabilitated. So, you know, I'm sure he's perplexing in his own right. I heard a parachute go out, so we know that the roof is theirs. Pretty much. The only way someone can get up right now is if they hit a zip line and gas. But still no gas mask. That could be the deal breaker here. There's 3 other players remaining. Someone just died. As it stands, guys, I think they stay on the leaderboard. Unless there's like an overwhelming amount of evidence in the comment section that you guys want me to take them off. I think they stay on. And I think they're in a pretty good spot to get the win here. If they had a gas mask. They keep pushing indoor gunfights. Well, they got a gas mask. With their C9. Or sorry, with their Kilo and not their C9. It's a 1v1. Sorry, there's 2 other players left. Yes, submachine gun. That was great movement. 1v1 for the win. Uh-oh. Brother. They just died to fall damage. Right there in front of us. 20 kills in the win. I don't know what else to say other than okay. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but Mike Vick is our current leader. Yeah. No disrespect to Mike Vick, I guess. Good for you. All right, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow?